Welcome to hauntedrings.com, where ancient magic meets modern seekers. Discover our exclusive collection of haunted rings and pendants, vessels of powerful deities bound by the rituals of our coven, the Witchtalismans Sisters of the North. These artifacts are not just jewelry, they are homes to deities imbued with supernatural powers, crafted between 30 to 110 years ago. Each deity is carefully bound to its vessel, safeguarded to ensure their magic cannot be misused. Wondering which offering is meant for you? Follow these steps. Between 11:30 p.m. and 3:45 a.m., recite the deity's name 3 times while gazing into a mirror. Before sleep, visualize the vessel and recite the name again. If this offering is for you, the deity will reveal themselves through dreams, whispers, or sensations of falling as you sleep. Others, powerful beings, wield the powers of sea, sky, fire, earth, and beyond. Every haunted ring or pendant listed here binds a primordial deity or mythical being once worshipped or feared across ancient lands and oceans. They offer real change to the keeper, gifts of transformation, protection, wisdom, and storm-force destruction. But as with all powerful spirits, respect is required and fear is wise. Silneros, the Tidebreaker. Origin, Aegean Islands. Classification, sea deity. Temperament, tranquil but fierce, watchful and patient. Powers, grants the gift of communication with marine life and reading the ocean, warns of brewing storms, guides ships, empowers sea rituals, may transform the keeper into a merman, permanently or temporarily. Vessel, solid sterling 925 silver ring, size 9 3/4 US months. Thalasara, the ocean's embrace. Origin, Mediterranean Sea. Classification, female sea deity. Temperament, serene, yet capable of devastating wrath. Powers, controls tides, currents, and marine life. Summons sea creatures, calms tempests, or unleashes tsunamis, grants safe passage, abundant harvests, and calls forth fresh water from salt. Vessel, sterling silver 925 ring with light purple stones, size 10 US months. Dravanics, the Ember Coil. Origin, Krakatoa Caldera, Indonesia. Classification, dragon familiar deity. Temperament, proud, ancient and wise, tests through riddles. Powers, awakens inner magical fire and energy-based abilities, grants access to a vault of ancient spells and arcane knowledge, burns away weakness, strengthens resolve. Vessel, sterling silver 925 ring with red agate stone, size 7 1/4 US months. Silphara, the Whispering Winds. Origin, the Himalayan mountains. Classification, female air deity. Temperament, capricious, playful and wild, yet capable of fury. Powers, controls weather patterns, breezes and violent storms, sends messages on the wind, whispers secrets, may grant the gift of flight or manipulate air temperature and cloud forms. Vessel, solid sterling silver haunted ring, size 8 1/4 US months. Oran Kesh, the clay-mined sentinel. Origin, Judean Desert, Israel. Classification, golem familiar deity. Temperament, silent, divine, and immovable, speaks with mountain force. Powers, activates ancient Hebrew sigils to repel curses and corruption, unmasks liars, paralyzing deceitful enemies, binds to keeper's aura, becoming a constant guardian. Vessel, solid sterling silver with web pattern, whispers from beyond, companions of light, twilight, and memory. From ancient forests to mist-shrouded highlands, these spirit deities channel forces of serenity, memory, wealth, longing, and emotional healing. Each haunted ring or pendant offers profound connection with unseen energies and powerful gifts for those who dare to wear them. Zephyra, the spirit of twilight. Origin: taiga forests of Siberia, Russia. Classification: nature spirit. Temperament: mild, dreamy, and peaceful. Powers: control over the twilight hour, cloaking surroundings in secrecy or peace. Communicates with creatures of dusk, bats, fireflies. Induces calm, sleep, and serenity in both people and places. Vessel: garnet red stone, sterling silver spirit ring. Size: temporarily 8¼ US. Aldus, the wealth generator. Origin: Italy. Classification: male spirit deity. Temperament: benevolent and loyal. Powers: generates wealth, money, and fortune through luck and timing. Guides the keeper toward financial opportunities and investments. Vessel: tiger eyes stone, spirit ring. Size: adjustable 6 to 10 US. Elenara, the veiled lantern. Origin: Wistman's Wood, Dartmoor, England. Classification: spirit of lost souls and light. Temperament: compassionate, solemn, protective. Powers: guides spirits to peace and shields the living from possession. Allows safe travel across haunted places or thin veils between worlds. Heals emotional trauma and grief. Vessel: green stone. Silver-plated spirit pendant. Measures temporarily 1¾ inches. Morvion, the echo binder. Origin: Cappadocia, Turkey. Classification: spirit of memories and forgotten places. Temperament: cryptic, reflective, burdened with time. Powers: recovers forgotten names, songs, and last thoughts. Binds haunted sites and cursed items. Can recreate a reflection of the keeper's past self. Vessel: sterling silver light blue stone. Ring. Size: adjustable 6 to 10 US. Mystara, the veil of reverie. Origin: Celtic Highlands. Classification: dream and peace spirit. Temperament: gentle and deeply empathetic. Powers: induces lucid dreams, creativity, and transformation of grief into hope. Offers emotional relief and inspiration. Guides seekers towards self-discovery. Vessel: oval moonstone, sterling silver pendant. Measures: temporarily 1½ inch. Vampire deity. Haunted rings and pendants. Ancient bloodlines. Undying desire. Seductive power. Beneath moonlight and shadow, these offerings hold within them the essence of powerful vampire deities, each bound to awaken forbidden strength, spiritual protection, sensual prowess, or deadly elegance within the keeper. Once worn, the keeper forges an eternal bond with a force both seductive and terrifying. Gwendolen, the blood huntress of dreams. Origin: Wales. Classification: female vampire deity. Temperament: aggressive, seductive, especially in dreams. Powers: enhances physical strength, healing, and metaphysical gifts. Seduces and manipulates in the dream realm, binding the keeper to her vampiric hunger. Vessel: garnet red stone in a vampire pendant. Measures: 2 inches. Velisandra, the Crimson Widow. Origin: Transylvania, Romania. Classification: vampire deity of seduction, blood sorcery, and noble decay. Temperament: elegant, calculating, noble, and cruel. Powers: forms a psychic bond with the keeper for telepathy, loyalty compulsion, and shadow-based cloaking. Bestows invisibility in darkness and mental disarray upon enemies. Vessel: silver-plated lapis lazuli. Vampire ring size: 7.5 US. Bence, the passionate guardian of the night. Origin: Romania. Classification: male vampire deity. Temperament: mild, loyal, and quietly empowering. Powers: grants psychic intuition and vampiric stamina. Improves sexual energy and performance while building inner and outer strength. Vessel: light turquoise oval agate stone ring. Size: 9 3/4 US. Azaltir, the Pale Covenant. Origin: Galicia, Jewish shtetls along Poland-Ukraine border. Classification: vampire goddess of ritual, blood oaths, and spiritual corruption. Temperament: philosophical, vengeful, and sacredly tragic. Powers: forms a blood pact to grant protection from curses, holy wards, and spiritual banishment. Rots enemy spirits, taints names, and bypasses religious barriers. Allows keeper to cross thresholds untouched and survive spiritual assault. Vessel: white coral stone haunted pendant. Measures: 1.5 inches. Ancient spells, feminine power, enchanted magic, bound to ancient enchantresses of immense magical strength. Each of these offerings carries the soul and will of a witch deity. With every spell cast, with every intention whispered through the ring, the keeper unlocks sacred knowledge, manifestation, and transformation. Lady Beatrix, healer of hearts. Origin: Europe. Classification: female witch deity. Temperament: benevolent. Powers: master of white magic. Reunites lost lovers, heals relationships, and awakens love between souls. Vessel: turquoise stone in witch's ring. Size: 7.25 US, 15 Europe. Zenobia the Infernal, mistress of flame. Origin: Istanbul. Classification: female witch deity of elemental fire. Temperament: benevolent. Powers: commands fire-based spellcasting and enhances success in elemental rituals. Burns through spiritual blockages with cleansing flame. Vessel: green round stone, witch ring in unknown metal. Size: 7.5 US. Cinzia, the potion weaver. Origin: Rome. Classification: witch spirit deity. Temperament: mild and benevolent. Powers: brings abundance through magical potions, divination, and astral travel. Empowers the keeper to create elixirs of fortune, insight, and attraction. Vessel: red stone witch ring. Size: 8.25 US. Aradia Dravenwood, the Thorn of Nightfall. Origin: Carpathian borderlands, Eastern Europe. Classification: female witch deity of nature and twilight. Temperament: fiercely protective and introverted. Powers: wields twilight magic, casting veils of illusion, enhancing moonlight healing. Creates telepathic networks among witches for remote ritual synergy. Vessel: solid sterling silver with green peridot stone. Measures: approximately 2.25 inches. Tharissa, the ink-blooded scribe. Origin: medieval Provence, France. Classification: female witch deity of written spellcraft. Temperament: focused, quiet, and commanding. Powers: strengthens all forms of written magic, spells, petitions, runes, and sigils. can erase curses, break vows, or edit magical oaths cast by others. Vessel, sterling silver 925 with zircon stones. Size, 6 to 43 US. Claim their powers. These witch deity offerings are ideal for spellcasters, witches, and seekers of esoteric truth. They are enchanted with purpose and loyalty, ready to serve a devoted keeper. Whether you're working love spells, potions, or ancient scripts, these deities will stand beside you. Email us today, mirsadaG@witchtalismans.com. See our websites, witchtalismans.com and hauntedrings.com.